I've tried filming this video 3 times now, but I don't know what to say. So I just haven't gotten anywhere, but I feel like I need to film it. So hi, what's up? Welcome to a new video. So I had a really hard time last year, and like obviously everyone did, but everything else aside, it just was not a great year. And I have been more recently, like I started in December. December was absolutely horrible. It was just a terrible month, not good times. Mental health wise, just everything in general. But now, as of the beginning of January, I'm back on medication. So we are starting to kind of like turn things around mental health wise, hopefully at least. But because I have been like really struggling with anxiety and depression, mainly depression, but also, I mean, I guess kind of both equally, I have been like having a really hard time with making videos. I've been having a really hard time in terms of creativity. Like, I just feel like I have no new ideas, and there's been like a number of times where I'm like, why do I even make videos? Because I just feel so bad about the content that I've been putting out, but I also don't really know how to fix it. Like, I'm like, maybe if I edit it in a different way, but then I also don't really like have any ideas for different ways to edit. And I just have been struggling with like having the energy to be creative and come up with new and exciting ideas. And I feel like genuinely really bad about it, because I feel like how disappointing, like I've been making videos for 6 years and I've been making the same videos for 6 years. And don't get me wrong, like I love making videos and I want to do different things, but I also want to like stick to those staples because I do really like them. But I also want to not feel like so bad about my content and everything. I don't know. This is literally the stupidest video I've ever done. Oh my god. Basically, I wanted to make this video to like apologize for what my channel has been and the fact that I haven't been like as upbeat, I guess, as I might normally be. But I also wanted to make it to talk about what I want to do moving forward and the kinds of videos that I want to make, and the fact that there is probably going to be some changes coming to the content that I'm making. It might take time, but like I do want to gradually make those changes. So one of the things that I want to do is try and expand beyond book content, and that may seem like an easy thing, but it also really isn't. Like I have interests, but I feel like I don't really have anything that connects to books. Like I'm not really into TV, I'm not really into movies, not really into music. Like I like cooking, so I kind of have some ideas surrounding that. But at the same time, like I don't know, booktube is very interesting because it's so limiting. Like obviously I can make videos about whatever I want, but at the same time those videos never do well. But I also like, I hate the fact that I care about that so much. I hate the fact that the views have like consumed me so much, because it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Like it honestly doesn't, and it just takes away the fun of making videos. But I literally can pinpoint the moment when I started paying attention to the views, and that was when I went to BookCon for the first time. Now this isn't me like shading any other creators or any other booktubers or anything, but I remember like the very first night going out to dinner, and I had recently posted my what's in my bag video, where it was like kind of a different video that I was doing, and I was trying to kind of change up my content then too. And I remember someone asked, how did that video do? Did it do well? And I was like, I didn't really know how to answer the question, because I had never considered if a video did well or didn't do well. I had never looked at the views before. I had honestly never paid attention to that. But ever since then, like when I started to kind of make, because I feel like at the beginning I kind of existed in my own booktube bubble. I didn't really talk to many people. I didn't really engage with the community that much. I just like, I kind of was on my own. But then I started to make friends, which was so great and amazing. But at the same time, it kind of became this double-edged sword where I made friends, but you would also like talk about views and talk about the mechanics of YouTube that I never really cared about, and the business side of YouTube. So there was kind of a switch after that like I could never unsee it. and I could never stop comparing myself to other people and my friends and everything, and it just became like so stressful. And one of the things that helped me to get over that was Book March. Book March was like this amazing thing that I loved doing, and we all loved doing it, and like all the time people ask if we're still friends, and like we are. Obviously we've kind of like gone our separate ways and do our own things in terms of life. Life gets busy, so Book March like ended up disbanding and won't be coming back, but that was something that like I loved and was different and unique and reignited my love of everything. And I just feel like I need something like that again, but it's so hard to like, when I'm having such a hard time on my own, and I'm like not really having the energy creatively, and I just like, I don't know. I just kind of wish that I could go back to before, when I just made the videos. I didn't think about it and I just enjoyed it. And once again, it's not that I'm not enjoying it now. It's just like the first thing that I see is the views. And then like when they're not great or they're kind of average, I'm like, well, what am I doing wrong and what can I do differently? But I think I kind of got sidetracked there, but like, it's because there's literally no script for this video. I'm just talking like it's what it is. But sorry, I changed the angle a little bit there. But anyways, yeah. So I've been asking for video ideas a lot on Instagram, and it's not like, part of it is because I've been having a hard time coming up with videos ideas on my own, but the other part is like I want to make sure that I'm making content that you guys want to see and that you guys would like. And the thing about like having depression and anxiety is that anytime that someone like, I'll have a bunch of replies and like 99% of them will be nice, but then there will be like a couple of people who say something not so nice, and that's the one thing I fixate on. Like I find that I'm constantly trying to find things that are like reaffirming the way that I'm feeling about myself, which is like kind of imposter syndrome. Like, why am I doing this? Like, why does anyone watch my videos? Why do I even bother trying? Like, it just, you know, it's a spiral. And when someone is like kind of commenting my worst fears, I like latch on to that because I'm like, oh, so it's true. So like why I brought up the Instagram thing is because I was like, the other day I was like, okay, if I make videos about different things other than just books, like would you still want to watch? And I had quite a few really not nice replies. So it's just like, I don't know. I can only talk about so many books because I can only read so many books, and there's only so many different ways to talk about them. And like, I'm sorry, I keep on getting notifications on my watch, and really I should just turn off the volume, but I don't know how to do that because I just got it. Okay, wait, there we go. But anyways, a lot of you guys I know wanted to see vlogs, and I realized upon like trying to kind of come up with new video ideas that a lot of the ideas that I had were kind of like a combo of vlogs and normal sit down videos. So I ended up getting a new vlogging camera. This was a very expensive impulse purchase, but I got a new vlogging camera because I was like, well, I have all these vlog ideas, and this is the current state of my vlogging camera, my old one, with the duct tape and everything. So not exactly ideal. So I ended up picking up a new camera that I literally just got today, and I do feel excited to like make kind of vlog style videos, but at the same time I feel very self-conscious about my vlog style videos because I don't know, I just like, I feel like my content sucks and I don't know how to fix it, and I think that's the most frustrating part. But I think going forward I'm going to turn, like obviously books are still going to be the main thing, but I kind of want to combine some lifestyle things with that and just do it for the fun of it and like stop caring about who's watching it or anything and just have fun again with it. It's just, I don't know. I need to just not pay attention to it and just do the videos that I want to do. And if people watch them, great. And if people don't want to watch them, then that's fine too. Like if you're only here for book videos, I understand. But at the same time, like I'm just tired of that being the only content that I'm making, because I watch like a lot of other YouTubers and I'm like, they can literally talk about anything, and I love that. And I just feel like I've never felt like I can do that, because anytime I've tried to venture outside of that, people have been like, no. But now I'm like, why do I care so much what people think? But that is also something that I really need to work on in general in my life. So it's just how I am. This video also, like, isn't open season to tell me that you also think my content has been boring, because like I am trying, like I'm working on it. I spend so much time on my content. I feel like it might not seem like that, but like I'm really trying to change things and make things new and exciting again. And I just feel like there's so much creativity in booktube now, and it's amazing and awesome, and it's just something that I feel like I'm struggling to keep up with. And I'm trying to like branch out and do other things to not so much compensate for that, but like to put my own spin on things, I guess. So since I know you guys wanted vlogs, so I do have some like themed reading vlogs planned, but I also like right now I'm really working on myself and trying to get my life together, and I thought that it might be fun to do a video series on that, like maybe trying new things, just trying to, not that anyone really has their life together ever, but like trying to get myself out of my depression more so, I guess, with like trying different things like painting, or I've been like working out a lot. Like I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to go about that series, but it was kind of an idea that I had that I've been exploring a little bit more. I do want to get back to writing. One of my goals for this year is to write a new book, because another thing that has been weighing me down is I went on submission at the beginning of the pandemic with a travel book. So that is poor timing, if I have ever heard of poor timing. So I talked about that in a separate video, like a writing update, but I thought that it might be fun to do a write a book with me series where I have an idea for a new book, and it's kind of like more of a fun rom-com, and I thought it would be fun to, instead of being like secretive about things where I don't really tell you what the book is about, I like actually actively take you guys with me on the process of writing it. So that would be another kind of vlog style video. Like if you guys do have any ideas, I would love to hear them, because I'm really trying to, like, I'm struggling with how to plan ahead of time for content in this style. I don't know why, but I guess because I can't just like sit down and film it all in one day is where I'm at. But yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to say, was that I got a new camera. I'm sorry my content has been disappointing, and I'm working on it. I'm trying to change things up, and yeah, I might not post this, and I feel like I'm going to regret it if I do post it, but I also just feel like I keep on being like, what do you want to see? And then I'm like, I don't know what I want to make. And that's kind of where we're at right now. So I want to keep you guys updated. I never want you to think that I'm not like telling you everything. Like, I don't know where I'm going with this sentence. I guess I'm trying to balance personal life and keeping some stuff private, and like my life on the internet, and that has kind of been a struggle too. I know in vlogs a lot of you guys get frustrated that I'm the only person that you see, but one, we're in lockdown where I live right now, so I literally don't see anyone else. The only other person I see is my boyfriend, and he doesn't want to be on camera, and that's fine. Like I'm fine with that. Like I do like having that semblance of privacy, and it kind of like separates the work life from the personal life, I guess. But I do get how that might be frustrating for some of you guys, and I feel like that's kind of where everything went wrong, is when I finally got like a personal life. I didn't really know how to balance it with my YouTube life, and that's still what I'm trying to find, is balance. But yeah, I really need to like just take a day and sit down and like hash out some video ideas, and hopefully you guys will like it, and if you don't, it's fine. It's just, we'll deal with that later. But like I said, I'm not completely like changing all my content and what I'm doing. I'm not like going away from what I usually do. It's just I kind of want to explore a twist on what I would usually do, and adding some new and different things so I can kind of expand my channel, and it's something that I can keep going for a very, very, very long time. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking with me, as it has been a rough time lately, but I really appreciate all of your comments and everything. And I have been kind of taking a little bit of a break from like Instagram, just because I have been in a place where I've been comparing myself to a lot of people. So I'm sorry that I haven't been as active, but I've kind of just been like listening to myself and working on things, and just trying to like generally improve my quality of life, because I realized I'm 25 years old, and I feel like I've spent the past like forever miserable, and that's not fine. So trying to work on that. But yeah, so anyways, thank you for watching. This was weird, but I hope you learned something, I guess. But I will see you guys in a new video soon. Bye.